Vihiska, Iowa, a small town about an hour away from Omaha, Nebraska, and 2 hours away from, I'm probably going to butcher this, Des Moines, Iowa, in the summer of 1912, a mass murder rocked this town with less than 2,000 people. It spread fear throughout the homes of the Midwest families for years. In Vihiska, crimes and violence were the last things on the minds of the individuals living here. Doors were left unlocked, neighbors were always friendly, and everyone knew one another in some way. This all changed after the morbid deaths of 8 individuals at the home of Josiah and Sarah Moore. On the evening of June 10th, 1912, the Moore family and 2 friends of the Moore children were sleeping soundly after a busy and fun day participating in summer church activity, when a person or persons entered the home and brutally murdered each individual with an axe found on the property. Coroner reports suggest that the deaths occurred sometime after midnight that evening. Even after years of trials and rumors, suspects, all questions were left unanswered and no one was charged with the murders. To this day, the murderer was never found and likely went to their grave with the secret of their horrendous crime. Because the Moore family had such a dark, mysterious past, it's no surprise that the house quickly attracted rumors of haunting. Over 100 years later, ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike can attend the tour of the Moore house, as well as pay to spend a night at the house and record their experiences. Every year, hundreds of visitors have experiences that can only be described as paranormal. After asking around, people have found a few individuals who agree on an answer a few questions to their visit of the Vihiska Moore murder house. They've asked their identities to remain anonymous with their responses. Sources to this website will be left in the link in the description below, but I will be reading these experiences from these people. One quotes, "I would describe being at the house as heavy and creepy and informative. The tour guides were very forthcoming with information, facts about the house. You could definitely feel a sense of sadness where you enter the front door." Another one quotes, "My experience can be described as informative, spooky, and fun. It was so cool to learn about what happened at the house. Even if you don't experience any paranormal activity, the crime committed makes it a spooky house in general. It'd be a good place to visit if you're a true crime fan." Another was asked, did you experience any paranormal activity, and if so, what did you see or hear? The person responded, "Absolutely. For the entire tour, I felt like someone was watching me. I just had the feeling of eyes on the back of my head, and it made me get goosebumps. My friends and I were also lucky enough to get some male and children voices on an EMF recorder. There are also some distinct footsteps heard in the attic upstairs. It was really creepy." Another was asked, "Did you spend the night at the Vihiska axe murder house? How was it different from daytime experience?" The person responded, "I did. At nighttime, it feels like there's just so much more energy in the house. Paranormal activity seemed to occur at every hour. It was almost impossible to sleep because of how creepy it all felt in the dark. Not that any of us wanted to sleep, we were all too excited to catch evidence of ghosts." After hearing about the experiences from these individuals, as well as reading about other experiences that people have had during their time at the Vihiska axe murder house, it's almost impossible to deny disturbing or creepy things happening behind the walls of the small town Iowa home. If you ever find yourself passing through Iowa, maybe take a route through Vihiska, Iowa, and visit the Moore family home. For daytime tours, no reservations needed. You just show up, pay the 10 per person fee, and enjoy your visit. For those thrill seekers and ready to tackle the house after dark, reserve a time slot for you and some of your friends. The price of an overnight stay is a minimum of $428, which allows the guests for 1 to 6 an additional $75, while the overnight stay may not be cheap, when the split between friends can end up being unforgettable. An even eventful trip you will be discussing for years. That was some information on the Vihiska axe murder house. I probably will read more on it. I'm going to leave the link to the website I read this from in the description below. I'm going to start doing more true crime stuff, so I'm not like doing the same thing over and over again with just some stories about ghosts and shit anymore, because I want more fresh stuff on here. I want it to be more active with different things and variety of content. So also in the link in the description below, I will be leaving a link to my Twitch channel, and there will be a link to my Twitter. And also there will be a link to a GoFundMe for helping my mom with her cancer treatment. We have already raised $600. It's close. It'd be amazing if you guys could share it or even donate itself. Thank you guys for watching.